Nurse Weekly Health Tips. Today I'm going to talk about liver gallbladder flush. So why do we need to do that? Well, the liver is an organ that we use a lot. It filters, it detoxifies tons of things and product and things you have eaten and ingested and put on your skin, or things that you're breathing every single day, every single minute of your life. It's one of the biggest organs that we have in the body. It has more than 500 functions. And as you know, we live in a very polluted world, so this poor liver has more and more work to do as our modern society is becoming more polluted. Even if you were not polluted, the own toxins that are created by the body metabolism is filtered and detoxified by the body, by the liver, sorry. For example, hormones, we produce hormones, and quite often it's in excess. It's the liver that has to process these extra hormones. So we want to keep our liver in tip-top shape, and of course the first thing to do in order to do that is to eat properly. But from time to time it could be a good idea to do a liver gallbladder flush. So first of all, prevention and precaution. You don't want to do a liver and gallbladder flush if you have a big gallstone. How do you know that? You know that by having an echography or a sonogram. If you see a big stone in your gallbladder, it will never go through, because the bile duct and the gallbladder duct are very small and narrow. So that's a no-no. If you would have an inflamed gallbladder and an inflamed pancreas, you don't want that to do that either. If you had in the past several gallbladder attack crisis, you may want to do it or you may not. This has to be determined by a doctor or practitioner. Before someone does that, I always want to verify their sonogram and their health in general. But let's say that you know that you can do that. How do you proceed? So first of all, you're going to prepare for it, ideally 5 days prior to the gallbladder flush. So for example, from Monday through Saturday, you're going to drink all day long apple juice, organic unsweetened apple juice or organic apple cider, or you're going to eat 3 to 4 apples a day in addition to your regular meals. Why do we want to do that? Because apples contain malic acid, and malic acid will help the bile duct to get more supple. So if you have stones passing through, it will not hurt because the bile duct will be prepared. Some people don't want to eat the apple or the apple juice because it is too sweet. In that case, you can buy malic acid online and do it with malic acid that you will dilute in water. So you prepare for that all week, and then at noon on Saturday you eat a normal lunch, and 3 hours later you take 8 capsules of disodium phosphate. Disodium phosphate is a product manufactured by Standard Process, which is a brand that I have recommended and used for many years for their quality and purity. You usually can purchase this product through a practitioner. If you don't have a practitioner, you can certainly try to find it online. If you don't have disodium phosphate, you can simply use Epsom salt. Epsom salts, as you know it, comes in crystal form, so you would dilute 4 tablespoons of Epsom salt in 3 cups of water. And you're going to divide these 3 cups of water in 3 different parts. Epsom salt also exists in capsule form. Dr. Hilda Clark, who recommended also the liver gallbladder flush, created a website, and you can find on her website Epsom salt capsules. The reason it could be interesting is that Epsom salt drinking in water is really not good at all. In any case, you're going to take on Saturday afternoon, let's say around 5 p.m., a capsule of disodium phosphate or 1 cup of Epsom salt that you will drink. Then 2 hours later, 7 p.m., you're going to do that again, a capsules of disodium phosphate or 1 cup of Epsom salt. For dinner, around 8 p.m., you have only citrus fruits. Can be lemon juice, orange juice, can be mandarins or grapefruit. They can be in their own form or in a juice form. But that's all you're having for dinner, nothing else. At bedtime, you need to prepare for it. You need to have your teeth brushed, your pajamas on, whatever. You're prepared to go to bed. And you're going to mix a half-cup of olive oil with a half-cup of lemon juice or grapefruit juice. You'll have to drink this mixture as fast as you can. Some people use a straw, so it goes down faster. I just personally gobble it as fast as I can. So you're standing to your bedside, you're sitting on your bed, you drink your mixture, and immediately you lie down on your right side with your knees pulled up close to your chest. And you stay in that position for about 30 minutes. The reason for that is that we want to put pressure on the area of the liver and gallbladder. After 30 minutes, you can lie down and fall asleep in whatever position you want. What you should have on your nightstand before you drink your mixture is some Alka-Seltzer. I prefer Alka-Seltzer Gold. That's what is recommended traditionally by Odo Clark and also Andreas Moritz, who also recommends this liver gallbladder flush. The Alka-Seltzer Gold will help you to avoid nausea. You may be nauseated or you may not be nauseated. I usually am not. But if you were nauseated, you want to have the Alka-Seltzer all ready to go on your nightstand so you can drink it without getting up. And drinking the Alka-Seltzer will help you to not throw up. If you were going to throw up, then you have to do the whole process again. And that's not so much fun. You will fall asleep, hopefully, without any trouble. You may wake up at night and have the need to go to the bathroom because the Epsom salt or disodium phosphate are are made to give you diarrhea. And we want that so the gallbladder stones or whatever is in your gallbladder and your liver can get out as fast as possible. So if you do, just go to the bathroom, and at the beginning you will see stools, and then less and less stools, more and more water, and eventually you'll see what we call the gallbladder stones. So now what do they look like? They're little gems. They're bright green, sometimes yellow, sometimes they're black. In fact, the darker they are, I feel the more toxic your liver was and the more needed it was. But some people don't see any. It doesn't mean that you don't have any. What it means is that they didn't come out, and you'll have to do this again, but not after a period of about 3 months. We give 3 weeks. We give 3 weeks in between. The next morning, if you didn't go to the bathroom, or even if you did, you're going to take another 8 capsules of disodium phosphate or a cup of Epsom salts. And then during the morning, you should go to the restroom several times with diarrhea, with gallstones or not, but you will purge. And try to observe what you see. Like I said, little gems or not. Sometimes they're the size of little sesame seeds. Sometimes they're the size of hazelnuts, almonds. I have seen big ones from me and also from other patients that send me pictures. So we don't really know exactly what is going to come out. The point is that flushing your liver and your gallbladder is going to help you detox in general. So it's going to help your whole other organ, your metabolism, your thyroid, your adrenals, etc. It's a good idea if you're healthy to do it once a week. I'm sorry, once a year. Sorry about that. You could do it twice a year or 4 times a year at the change of the seasons. If you have seen a lot of stones or sludge coming out, you may do it once a month until you don't see anything else coming out. And that could take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 times. We don't know. So that's how we do the liver gallbladder flush. Again, for reference, you can look at Ulda Clark and you can look at Andreas Moritz, who have written a lot on that subject. It's something that I have some of my patients do. Not everybody, again. Everything I do is individual, so we can't apply everything to everybody. But it could be very useful. So until then, I wish you a wonderful week. If you have questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them in my Facebook page or YouTube or email me. Bye-bye.